there, if you are looking for a quick makeup look, let's say for the office as well as for any other occasion, but you don't want to go overboard with color, please stay here. I'm going to show you how to do a quick makeup look, and it's very, very easy. You don't need so many makeup products and so on to buy, as well as just use the stash that you have already. So what I did was, now I applied already my foundation as well as the color correcting concealers and the regular concealers. So this is already done. Then the next step that I will go ahead and do is, actually I will use the bronzer. I'm mostly using products which are in my pan projects, because meaning, if you have never heard about project panning, means use the products that you have already in your collection. Don't go out and buy new stuff. So I hope you are maybe in the same boat, or you want to have you know you or want to use those stuff that you have already, but you are not in project planning, but still you can use them and so on, and see what's it all about. So I just go ahead and use or apply the bronzer. So the principle of the bronzer application is that you look at your high points, so to say, of your face, and see where does the sun would hit actually your face, and those are the places where you apply the bronzer. So if, for example, you don't go and apply it, let's say like this here on the high nose, of course it's a high point, so to say, but you don't apply it there, you just highlight that place, for example. So mostly forehead, temple area, if you want to, the temples, you can, on your cheeks, but then below your cheekbones, as well as you can of course go in the area where you usually would apply your blush. So I do that actually, so it looks like I'm also using the the bronzer as a blush, but this is okay, to do so. Don't worry about it. Then the next step is, if I did the bronzing, of course I need to do the highlighting now. So, and I just use actually here a eyeshadow palette. Why do you say an eyeshadow palette? Because this shade, this purplish shade, is so light. Actually, I will try to show you. Don't mind the foundation on the back of my hand. You see, it doesn't show up on my skin color, or it doesn't show that much, and I can just use it as a highlighter. So I can just take a very, very thin brush, and I just go and apply it here in the middle, for example, of my forehead. Then of course on the on the bridge of my nose, as well as on the cupid's bow, but make sure that you don't have any fuzzy hair there, so you can go ahead and apply it, of course, here on your cheekbones. Don't go overboard with the colors. I mean, because this is going to be a subtle look. If you are going overboard with the colors, it can happen that you will have the opposite effect. Therefore, just do it lightly, layer it up if you want to, and don't worry so much, that you don't always apply it, on the right spot or so, because you will also apply other colors. So you can go again over with, if you made a mistake, go over it again with your foundation, and then just do it again. Don't worry that it will be cakey or whatsoever. It won't. I promise you, it won't be cakey. So once you do that step, now we go over to the eyes. Again, you can, for example, I always skip the brows because my brows are kind of groomed. I don't need to do them. Don't need to fill them. But you can, of course, if you want to do that, please go ahead. If let's say, yeah, you just do that step in your routine. I go ahead and I use a orange eyeshadow. This looks very, very dark in the pan, but it kind of shears out. So I'm going to use this one on my eyelids. I just take a normal, flat shader brush, because I am going to be just rough in a sense of application. I don't need to blend it out or do it quick, very delicately. Just apply it like I do. For example, you see it's from Max Factor. I don't know what's the color again here. Aggressive copper. Okay, it's a copper, but still, it's so sheer that you can say this is. Sorry, I just didn't finish my sentence, but I was in the midst of application. So go over and do the other eye. Apply the eyeshadow on your top, on the top part as well as on the bottom. So don't worry about the edges, because we are going to blend the edges with a soft pink color. You can use a blush, of course, for that step, or if you have a brown pink eyeshadow, you can also use that one. So I just take this, sorry, I just take this blush and I will just use it here. I will just use it to, blend the edges. I do apologize if I don't finish my sentences sometimes, or I stutter around, because English is not my first language or not my native language, so therefore I need some time to think about the words and so on. And I use a lot of filler words. Maybe you have used it. I say, let's say, and so on, and so on as well. So, okay. Then, that's done. I will also take some pictures. And where's the lid for this one? Okay, I just put it here. I go ahead and take a white pen. Now you're wondering, white pen, why? Because it kind of makes your eye bigger if you use a white pen for this look. So just go ahead and apply this white pen in the on the inner rim of your eye. Okay, so now some things broke up, but I'm going to use this one anyway. So as you can see, it kind of brightens it up, but nevertheless we have, opened up the eyes so they look bigger as well, because of the white that you have applied. Then you can go ahead and apply your mascara. Of course, you can curl your lashes. I don't do it, but you can, of course. So, and of course, for this look, you can also apply false lashes if you want to. They don't need to be, the full lashes as well. You can use quarter lashes or half lashes, which are a little bit shorter, but you can apply them at the inner, at the outer end of your eyes. So, or you can cut, the regular size lashes and then just, attach them to your lash line. That's also, glue them to your lash line. That's also possible. I just applied the mascara. And this look, for example, you can also wear it during night time. If you feel in the mood, of course, you can apply the color much stronger, and then use use this application or use this look at nighttime. That's also possible, but again, this color or this makeup look is very soft, that you can also apply it, in the office. So if that's your liking, you can go ahead and do it, just use it in the office, or also at nighttime. The next step that I will do is, because we went with a very, very shimmery look, because we highlighted and we bronzed and we are a little bit glowy, but we are not that glowy. You can use now a blush which is metallic, and for this look, because we have more orange, peachy look or pinky look going on, I would recommend to use this color range, of a blush. Don't go and use a deep red or deep fuchsia blush. Just go ahead and use this kind of blush. This is a blush from Catrice, and it's called the Blush Box Glowing and Multicolor, and the shade is Dolce Vita. So, where is my other mirror? And then you just apply it to your cheekbones or below your cheekbones. Again, you can layer the blushes, or you can layer the blush, up. You don't need to really apply it strongly if you really want to go with a subtle office look. So, it's not too much, but it still gives you a glow. I mean, I could have spared actually the highlighter. I didn't need to use this because this one has already a sheen, but you can, of course, use it the way that I showed you. Use the highlighter as well as then the blush on top of it. It will amplify the highlighter or the shine on your cheeks. And for this look, we go along with the pink, orange, apricot, peach look, and we just take here a lip gloss, a pink lip gloss, and then apply it to your lips. And that's makeup look. Of course, you can now go ahead and apply the, don't use a mattifying powder now, because we put a lot of glow on our cheeks and, eyes. Don't use a mattifying powder. Just use a transparent powder so that it still, keeps the oils under control, but you didn't mattify the look. And setting spray, of course, you can use a regular setting spray, not the dewy one. If you have oily skin, it will add more shine to your skin, but for now it's okay, I think. And that's a makeup look. If you like this kind of looks and you want to have more ideas how to create looks with the things that you already have at home, please subscribe. Sorry for my stomach is now grumbling because I'm hungry. And I hope to see you again in the next video. Have a good day. Bye bye. Thank you.